Hey viewers, new attempt here. Apparently I didn't put the quality of the video very high last time, or the quality of the recording. It is now 1080p, but that doesn't mean a whole lot because, well, my stream that is coming in isn't actually 1080p. So yeah, we'll have to see how that works out. And yeah, we are basically just going to watch another match. So let me know what you think about the quality. Still trying here, trying to make all of this work. Anyway, we see Suchet, who's in the bottom right, by the way, in case you didn't know this, playing Malphite here on his team. Really tanky team, by the way. Oh, well, this is annoying. Yeah, has Maokai on his team, as well as Taric, which means that they have a lot of armor bonus. Or, yeah, well, I guess Taric and, what's his face, Malphite go really well together. Because Malphite actually gets a bonus from the armor buff that Taric provides. And they also have Nasus, who is going to build really tanky because, well, that's what he does. Starting off with boots and some health potions here. Only 2 health potions because he wants to go back really early to go buy something else. Not really sure what the good build on Malphite is. I'm pretty sure we will see that in a moment. Normally we see a lot of armor on him, obviously because his armor helps him do extra damage with, I believe, his E, but I'm not actually sure. Is he actually going to go mid with Malphite? When I started discussing the teams, basically it cut out, so that wasn't really useful. But yeah, that's okay. It's all good. So Maokai is starting off with the saplings, while normally we see the high elo player starting off with the Q, which I forgot what it's called. It's not the Twisted Advance, it's the other one. But yeah, that one has lower cooldown and therefore is more useful in the new jungle. Although, obviously with the saplings you get a really quick first camp. But that doesn't mean a whole lot. I mean, 3 minions in this case, yeah, that's not a really big deal. So he's up against Xerath here, and we see some nice artifacts going off again. So once again, that is not my fault, that is in the stream, so I cannot really help that. Wow, there was a lot of damage on the minions. Not sure if that's the best way to do that. But since yeah, the stream is perfectly middle, I guess it was no problem. And he is going to help out his jungler here, his jungler who just got killed. And he might not actually be able to catch up. Oh yeah, there the slow goes down. He does have a flash and doesn't want to use it, obviously. And there we go, picking up the kill at least. Yeah, had he reacted a little bit quicker, or, well, better yet, had Maokai just ran out a little bit sooner. Oh wow, flash from Xerath. So, that makes it easier to gank mid lane. But yeah, if Maokai just ran out immediately instead of staying in, or if Xerath just took his Q, he would have gotten out of that no problem, and the stream just went black. Oh, another commercial, really? Why do streams do this? It is so annoying. Well, anyway, some random car, I don't care. Hopefully that's the last one. No, come on. This is just freaking annoying. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, a really nice game, guys. I really hate. I hate it when they do this. I mean, it gives you a commercial when you come on the stream. That's fair enough. And then they can do commercials in between games. So they can basically select 1, 2 or 3 commercials. And because League of Legends takes a long time to play, so games are like half an hour or more, you normally get 3 commercials then. But this is ridiculous. In the middle of a game, 2 commercials? Why would you do that? Anyway, it's still 1-1. So I guess not a whole lot has happened in the meantime. And he is pushing his lane a little bit. He has 3 more minions than the enemy does. In the lane, that is. But Xerath is now, AoEing the minions as well. But not as much as this Malphite is doing. He's apparently not afraid of ganks. And yeah, he isn't attacking the tower. That is quite surprising. He could have gotten like 5-6 hits on the tower in that time. But okay, no problem. He's just going to push the lane once again. And apparently his idea is to get the turret as quickly as possible. Also has his visuals to very low, just like me, which is kind of surprising. Or his effects, at least. His environment is still too very high, because you can see all the leaves, and I have all the leaves turned off, because they don't do a whole lot. Well, they're not necessary for the game, so for me they're useless. But yeah, the teleport only consists of 2 rings, which means that you have your effects to very low. Or whatever the lowest setting is. So going for magic penetration boots, as well as some extra armor. And they're getting tagged up a little bit. Jungler did come in the bottom lane. So the purple jungler, the purple jungler. But didn't get to do a whole lot. So Maokai now in mid is going to try to pick up the minions there. While we see Sushi going bottom lane. And they're not going to suspect him here. Dude, you're not in the bush. Oh my god. Is this guy really a pro? Anyway, yeah, they're going to push this turret now. And with Maokai in the middle, there is no opposition in the middle. That's quite surprising. And there they are. So Xerath actually getting a kill here. Well, not Xerath on his own, but there were 5 guys bottom. Wow. Yeah, you could see there was nobody in mid, and yeah, top. Yeah, normally don't even pay attention to top, but yeah, top didn't have the enemy in lane either. But normally, yeah, that's just because, well, they will have run out of range a little bit, or they're just healing up or something like that. But in this case, everyone was the bottom, because there were 4 assists and yeah, 1 guy who got the kill. So yeah, that's a lot of guys. Anyway, going back to mid and going to have to compete with a Xerath who now has some more gold as well as a blue buff. But yeah, he does have a blue buff himself, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And yeah, I'm really wondering what he will build, because normally, obviously, since he's playing AP, he's used to playing aggressively, and with Malphite that is possible, but it's just not done a whole lot. But yeah, he made AP Janna a reality in tournament play, so I guess, yeah, why not AP Malphite? He does farm pretty well with his E, I think that is. The AoE ring around him. Yeah, this is E. And it does quite a lot of damage, I think because of the magic penetration boots. And probably his runes. But since I cannot pull up his character sheet, I cannot really see what runes he has. So, don't ask. So people have been requesting a little more normal commentaries, because I've been doing a lot of stream games. And sure, I have been doing a lot of stream games, but they're normal commentaries as well. I mean, I just don't... Well, they're basically live commentaries of the game. But I do understand the desire to have the more... Well, the regular commentaries. Oh, dude! Could have easily gotten out of that by running into the bush on the left and then flashing over the wall. Not saying he would have survived, but he would have had a much better chance then. Especially since Tryndamere already used his spinning slash. And of course the invulnerability. Oh, nice. I wanted to say the invulnerability is saving Tryndamere, but there was Caitlyn, and Caitlyn just shot him in the face. But yeah, I think he wanted to save his flash for another situation or something like that. Seems okay. I mean, if he thought he wouldn't get out of that alive, then there's no real reason to use the flash. Because why would you use flash if you know you're going to die? Then, yeah. I mean, flash is normally to escape a situation, and yeah, if you can escape the next one, then at least it was useful to have flash. If you flash out and then someone is just going to kill you anyway, and you're not getting the kill back, because that would also make it worth it to use it. If you now don't get the flash, don't get the kill back, and oh wow, Maokai getting the kill there after all that work he did. Wow, nice. Nice colors, dudes. Yeah, the stream quality is definitely not very good at the moment. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. That is really in the stream, so even if I had the original stream video, that still wouldn't make a difference. So still only 1-1, even though he's been in a lot of fights, and the team score 4v5, so they're 1 kill behind, but yeah, 1 kill is of course not the problem. And unfortunately we cannot watch the minions, or the minion scores, which are way more important at this moment. And he's going for a second blue. Pretty sure the enemy Xerath will go for his blue as well. Because they came into the lane with wearing blue at the same time, so they're probably up at the same time. So I'm not sure why he is playing all of these, well, just random champions. Maybe he's letting the viewers decide what he wants. So which champion he should play? But it is, yeah, it is kind of nice to see him playing different champions. Because Hotshot normally plays different champions as well, but plays different champions on different days. He will mostly do one champion a number of times during one day, and then other days he will switch champions. So basically the next day he will do another champion. Come on, ult. There we go. Getting a kill, getting a second kill on Ezreal here, and then running out. Oh! Had his flash up and everything. He could flash every way. But yeah, he is still saving his flash. Oh, that's kind of a shame. He could have flashed anywhere. Well, except directly in the direction of Xerath, but yeah, you're not going to do that. I'm not impressed, to be honest. I would have expected a little bit more from him. But that one was definitely not good. No. Yeah, so losing another life there, or another teammate. That's a shame. And yeah, you can see that even the high elo players still have some trouble with Tryndamere. He's reasonably hard to deal with, but not that hard. Oh my god. Oh, is she actually going to get out? No, they picked her off. But they are going to get 2 kills for it, I think. There's one. And yeah, Tara couldn't keep the enemy interested long enough. And no ward here. That's quite surprising. And Blitzcrank is almost dead. Wow. wow. Ulting in, hoping to get the kill, but that didn't work out at all. Why would you use exhaust on Maokai, who's full health? You're not going to kill him in the second you win by doing that, because he's not, because he's running out of range. And yeah, you're probably not doing it to reduce the damage. So enemy did take out dragon there, since they had nothing warded. Yeah, that was an easy dragon. Although there is a ward now, so it might have been placed somewhere in that team fight, or just before the team fight. But yeah, it was kind of obvious from well, Ezreal's Arcane Shift, I think it's called, that they were going for dragon. And it's not like they could have done anything about it. Yeah, I don't know why Taric didn't use his ultimate when he was right next to Blitzcrank, because that would have done enough damage to actually kill him a few seconds later. But yeah, well, maybe he's just not the best of players. Not even sure if this is high elo. I mean, Sushi definitely is high elo, but not sure if this is ranked. It was draft pick, but yeah, you can do normal draft pick as well. And yeah, getting another kill there. Wow, that was a free kill on Blitzcrank. Why would you do that? Oh well, he kind of realized he was trolling there. Yeah. That was pretty stupid. Giving away a free kill. Anyway, it's 8-13, so they're 5 kills behind now, with Suchet being 4-4, with 2 assists. So basically, in my opinion, the build not working out too well for now. I'm not sure if he used the Radon's Omen yet, but yeah. And is going for what seems to be the Sunfire Cape. But maybe just going for one of the 2 items that are required for the recipe. So his ultimate's up again. And with blue buff, he should have some nice farming going down. And yeah, they're not going to get anything done here, I think. Although Taric is really strong nowadays, so Blitzcrank is apparently not having the best build ever. But the enemy did kill Maokai, so still only a 1-for-1 trade, even though their lane did 1-for-0. He left mid, and that means that, yeah, Zerat basically picked up the other kill. The kill for the enemy team. So slowing him down, but he's out of mana, so his blue buff is going to work its hardest to get him some mana. But I guess they're happy to leave Ezreal at very low health, very low mana. And yeah, just going back. Indeed going for the Giant's Belt here, and not for the armor, which means that he is probably going for something like Rylai's Crystal Scepter or something. So only interested in one of the 2 items. Although if he went for Rylai's Crystal Scepter, he would have gone for the Blasting Wand, because that's 860 and he had 1300 something up when he was still in the shop. So getting some nice minions here. He has been doing a good job of actually farming. Oh, he did go for that. Then I have no idea why he didn't just buy something else or something more. And now going for the Abyssal Scepter, giving him some more damage, well, some more magic resist reduction, I guess. Which isn't the same as magic penetration, by the way. But it, for most purposes, it works in the same way. It just isn't the same. Because the magic penetration reduction can actually give you negative resists, and the magic penetration cannot. So magic penetration can only get your magic resist to 0, and the reduction can actually get you below 0, meaning that if you have 50, or no, well, let's say if you have 50, a minus 50 magic resist, you would actually take 33% more damage than the spells you got hit with actually deal. Oh, trying to get the ultimate off, but yeah. Yeah, he might have been better off just flash just flash ulting. Wow, that did a lot of damage. But yeah, I never play Malzahar, so I have no or Malphite, sorry. So I have no idea how to play him. I think he's really easy to play against. The only thing he really has, in my opinion, is the ultimate, and well, the slow is annoying, but it's not deadly in most cases. It may also be because I have never gone up against a good Malphite player. But to be honest, I have no idea. But as long as I don't see people doing amazing things with him, yeah, I'm not going to bother with him. And yeah, oh, he's going to stay in. He wanted to recall, or he was actually in the process of recalling, and then decided to stay in anyway. 7 seconds till ult. Let's see if this ult will actually bring a kill this time, because he hasn't been very effective with them. So getting another blue buff here. Seems that's all he's doing. It's obviously not entirely true, because he has been doing a lot of roaming. He hasn't been staying in his lane like, well, at least I normally do. I stay in my lane way too often. I should roam way more. But yeah, if you know how to do it, then you should. But if you don't know how to do it, like me, then it is actually really, well, I won't say dangerous for your team, but it's suboptimal, to say the least. Not ulting in immediately, going for the CC on the other champions first, and then when everyone runs out, he uses ultimate. Because now the stun from Taric will actually be up in not too long. Oh wow, getting killed here. He could have easily ran out, but he wanted to get the kill, so I can understand that. But the shield from Shen was too powerful. I think they got 1 kill for 2 deaths or something like that, or 3 deaths even. Wow. Yeah, not playing his best games today. But yeah, well, what can you do? We all have these days. So Abyssal Scepter, still 1050 golds, meaning he has to have 800 more. And yeah, everyone just taking some jungle isn't a very big deal anymore. Everyone has some spells to clear it out. Yeah, and the enemy might be going for Baron at some point. Because they do have a lot of damage, but I guess they don't have enough yet, because otherwise they would have gone for it already. Apparently they're going to try to bait a fight, and yeah, someone has to pop the Banshee's Veil on Blitzcrank at least. And there we go. Because Banshee's Veil is kinda, yeah, annoying if you're trying to ult someone. Because if you ult as random rocket grab there. If you try to ult someone with Banshee's Veil and it doesn't work, that can change the whole course of the team fight. But yeah, the enemy wants to fight as well, so that's not a good sign. And I think they're really behind, not only because they have 11 kills less, but just because it seems that way. It feels like they just aren't as strong. They lose every engagement. And yeah, they are going to push this lane now. Oh yeah, Banshee's Veil is once again up on Blitzcrank. Doing some damage on whoever he can reach. And yeah, he told them he was going to go on Xerath the moment he deployed close enough. And he did indeed do that. But oh, they get a kill on Tryndamere. But they are all so low. They need to all back now. Just back off and regroup. Heal up. So finally they win an engagement, although it's not a big one. It was only one kill and they still cannot really do anything. But they might get a free dragon off of this. So I'm not sure what the plan is. I mean, obviously it would be really good to go for Baron, because that would bring them back into this game. But also they are behind on dragons, so getting some dragons, or at least this dragon, would be very good for the team and for their chances. Because if they just keep doing this, basically doing random stuff, then they're not going to win. And the enemy is going for a dragon now, which they could have gone for even when they were low. Although Ezreal was still alive, so I guess it is kind of risky. And yeah, enemy team gets a dragon there. Oh, he does get one kill. But one kill for dragon, oh, 3 kills, wow. Or, well, at least 2. I didn't see if the first one was actually the one that he got. But at least 2 kills. So I guess that's good. It's still not the same as Dragon. Dragon is worth 3 kills. But I guess with all of the assists. And they are going to get an extra turret out of this. So it is worth it. Oh, Maokai, dude. What are you doing? I really thought this only happened on my level. My god, that was bad. Anyway, whatever. We're just continuing on. Going for Thornmail. Interesting. So he's building a lot of armor here, even though the enemy team is not that AD heavy. I mean, Xerath is doing a lot of damage. Blitzcrank is pretty annoying. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage, I guess, but still. Shen is mostly magic damage. Although you wouldn't say that, but yeah, he doesn't get a lot of damage done anyway. But his basic attack is AD, so physical. But the rest is all magic, and yeah, all of the skills from Blitzcrank are magic. Yeah, the only one that really gets well, get stopped by this is Tryndamere. And although he's really annoying, they should be able to handle him with this many stuns. Oh, going in for the ultimate, but yeah, that didn't actually work out too well. So they lose 2, 3, and that's 4. I think. I'm assuming. Wow, he's still alive. Yeah, but not any longer. There we go. That was 0 for 4. I think it's time to call it quits. I mean, the enemy can now do Baron, no problem. But instead they're going to push top lane. Oh no, they're going for Baron, alright. Oh, they're going to get a free turret. And they're going to get top turrets as well. So 2 turrets, 4 kills and a Baron. Yeah, I think that is pretty much GG. Well, I don't think. I know that is pretty much GG. They have 3 Shurelya's. Why? 3. That is a whole lot. That is a lot of additional movement speed. Yeah, he's farming up pretty well with this E, but it just doesn't do a whole lot if you still die. I'm not sure what's happening. So he's going for the Thornmail. Yeah, it's not really my favorite item. Doesn't work too well. Definitely isn't good enough to stop Tryndamere from killing you. And yeah, the enemy now has Baron. So as you can see, he still cannot really do anything about this. There's not a whole lot he can do in the first place because he doesn't do. I mean, just look at it. It's Maokai, who doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Nasus, who only does damage with his Q but can never get in close enough to use his Q. Then Taric, who cannot really go in. And well, Maokai. No, what's he playing? Oh, come on, Malphite, who really doesn't do any damage. Well, except for the AoE damage, and yeah, that's just not good enough. So Caitlyn is the only one that does damage on this team, and that means that if the enemy team gets some armor, then it's pretty much over. Or if they get a Tryndamere, but yeah, well. So it's a bad team composition in my opinion. I didn't see that in the beginning, but yeah. I think if I actually watched the team composition, I would have noticed that they have all kinds of tanky characters, but no real damage except for Caitlyn. They had no AP. I mean, he's now at 101 AP. That's just not going to carry a game. At least not realistically. And yeah, comparing that to the Xerath, I think Xerath has like 300 AP at the moment. Maybe a little bit more. He just clicked him. Come on, click him again. Obviously he ran out of range. Yeah, as you can see, the Maokai also has no AP, because you can do AP build on Maokai. It's not good, but you can do it. And yeah, Maokai didn't go for that, so means they have no AP damage. He should just go for Gragas or Janna or something like that. Someone who actually does damage and is still hard to kill. Yeah, not a whole lot to say. Normally, from this point forward, I would probably fast forward to the end. Because in my opinion, if you're 16 to 33 and you're at least 2 dragons and a baron behind, you're probably not going to win. Oh, and you're hang on, they have 3 turrets, the enemy has 3, 6, 8 turrets. So they're 5 turrets behind as well. Yeah, you're probably not going to come back. Yeah, I'm going to pick up all of these minions, but yeah, the minions really... they're not going to help him anymore. He has 2 health pots now, or 2 elixirs. The red and the blue, giving him extra life, attack damage, and an AP and cooldown reduction. But I wonder if it's actually going to matter. I haven't seen... oh, there she is. I want to say that I haven't seen Caitlyn in a while, but she is still there. She's doing the damage to the unkillable guy, but who eventually, of course, dies. But yeah, she's going to have to do all the damage. And yeah, trying to get the what's it called? The headshot, the ultimate. Well, whatever. Ace in the hole. No, that's not her. Or is that? I completely forgot her. The name of her ability. Whatever. I think the headshot is her innate ability. The one that does 150% damage or something. So even Shen has more AP than he has. Because Shen actually has 321 AP. And Xerath has... come on, click Xerath. Yeah, he's up to 138 AP now. Not sure where the boost came from. Oh, the boost came from the blue elixir. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. If you can only kill Xerath, then you win, sure. Still not going to win a team fight, because by the time you kill Xerath, at least 2 of them have died, and then they have no damage anymore. Especially if Caitlyn dies. Are they going to lose a second Baron here? Yes, they are. Well, they haven't lost it yet, but it's not very likely. Yeah, there we go. So, second Baron they lost, and yeah, what to do? So, what's he going for? Death Cap? Something like that? Maybe the Hourglass? I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, Xerath is staying way in the back, behind all of these really tanky champions. Blitzcrank, come on, Shen and Tryndamere are really hard to kill, and yeah, there are 2... their AD and AP are standing behind all of that, making it almost impossible to reach them. And then they have Blitzcrank, who can just pick out, like he did there, one of the champions, in this case Caitlyn, and when Caitlyn dies, the damage is gone. So, wow. Okay, not entirely gone, but mainly gone. They still get a kill. They still get 2 kills. So this might actually hold off the attack for one more wave. 3 kills. And Blitzcrank is going to get out of that. But this guy is not. Zeroth actually dying last there, while there's still one available. And yeah, the turrets are still alive. So maybe with some extra AP, he's going to do enough damage with his AoE spells that they may actually have a small chance. But I really don't believe it that they can win this. I think the enemy team has so much more gold that they really have no chance anymore. So the Ezreal ult's taking down the health of their minions a whole lot. Meaning that the super minions can now start attacking the turrets, but any wave of minions comes in and no problem. So they're desperately trying to keep their base, even though they lost all 3 inhibitors, and the enemy team still has 6 turrets. Well, they have 8 turrets, but I'm not counting the 2 Nexus turrets. But they have 2 turrets in each lane before the inhibitor, which means that even if they ace them, and they did almost ace them here, they got 4 out of 5, they still cannot push because, well, or not push enough, basically. There's no way to backdoor. There are super minions in the lane. The lanes are all pushed up to their nexus, and they're going to have to take a long time defending before they can actually push out, because all 3 inhibitors have to be up. All of the super minions have to be killed, and the enemy team can just stay in, poke them. Although they have only 2 poke heroes, but yeah, those are the AP and AD carry. So they are the guys that do most of the damage. Ezreal getting back behind his tanky teammates. And if Blitzcrank just catches one of them, that will be good enough for this fight. So one of the turrets goes down. Oh, missing his ultimate. Yeah, and that is GG. Because he was the only one that did some damage. But yeah, except for Caitlyn, obviously. But wow, no ultimate from Tryndamere. That was quite surprising. I think he had it up, but yeah, the super minions just destroying the Nexus, and there we go. So they could have surrendered when they lost the first Baron, because there was no way they were going to come back. But then there was this little bit of hope when they won that one team fight, but really that didn't matter. I mean, 22 to 40 I think it was. Unfortunately, he doesn't leave the screen up for long enough for me to actually view it or review it. But yeah, that was quite painful. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.